Hello Earth, welcome to episode, what is it? 8 of season 2 of Making Cell, a series of videos where I record myself designing and implementing a programming environment called Cell. If you're just tuning in, please go to, for the first time you can go to this link here, which I will paste in the description, or go to the first episode of the first season. We're going to continue where we left off. The last episode was a mute episode. We're just doing a bunch of stuff, basically having a service, persisting a cell on disk, and then loading from it, and generally just really making the whole thing grow and become more alive, so to speak. So we're going to continue there. We're debugging for all those grand words. We're basically debugging a test that is broken. So I'm going to continue there. Yeah, we're obtaining a... Where is this? I thought I was done with that. With those. Let me look at the last test that passed. Sorry for the sniffles. I'm having a bit of a hay fever and I'm refusing to take the pill for it. Put full, man. Maybe making the tests a bit more meaningful would help to find them, because I have a bunch of foos. Only 191 foos. That doesn't narrow it down. And of these I have, 9. I guess that's better. Where are you? Yeah, I'm obtaining this. Maybe something. Okay, it's one of these. It's probably this one, right? Yeah, the test was incorrectly set. Because foo is set to an empty text, and that should actually give me an empty text. Yeah, I just broke the test. Wow, look at that. Okay, I need to get rid of the logs, huh? Imagine this. When cell actually works, we will not use console log anymore. We won't need it. We'll have just go and look at the expansion of whatever is not working to understand where it's going wrong. Wow. Okay. So where are we? Let's just take a bit of stock. All the tests are passing. And now I think there's no calls to be get or anything implementation sensitive, and we're just passing get and put as getter and setter functions for the entire data space, which later will take parameters, but we don't need to do it right now. And it's working. It's just working with all the tests. We have it left no test behind. No test behind. That's essential. Should I just align the equal signs? Yes, why not? And let's actually align even this. Yes. Good. Yeah. I need to start saying goodbye to JavaScript as well, because I plan on not writing much JavaScript as soon as Cell is working. Let's make that a reality. All right. So let's just we have a server that is serving us properly. So now I have to ocean chair mount. And is it the second? Didn't I have an ocean chair at some point? Yeah, I had a window ocean chair, and now I have an ocean chair mount then. Something about chairs and oceans tells me I should go and spend a holiday in Greece or something. Okay, let's just try something here. Ah, look at that beauty. Okay, what happened here? What did I break? Oh, yeah. It's okay. If I broke it, I can fix it. The problem is when someone else breaks it. What's the problem here? Path is not defined. Oh, of course, sorry. All right. Bam. Now what? Yes, okay, 106. Sure. Yeah. What? Is it RQ data? I think it's RQ data, right? I'm doing the post. Okay, I'm here. Why is it not printing what I'm saying? Here, sorry, it's just here. I didn't see it. It's params ID. Oh, see it. Ah, did I do that? Interesting. Yeah, because I wrote this library. I don't use Express. I guess if you want to write your own programming environment and paradigm, you have to start somewhere by just writing your own framework in JavaScript, and that's what I did. Nice. I like that we do it like this rather than zero. I think the zero thing is Express. And because I'm using Express during the day, I just slipped. Okay, 404. 404 is better. Ah, I see the problem. When you're posting something for the first time, there can be no 404 because you're creating it. Yeah, okay. I get it. There should be no 404. I need to basically just go for it. If there's nothing, but this is great because we just tested the 404 case. So this actually works. This test end. That's pretty cool. It works. So now let's just do the data space. Yeah. Let's just invert this, right? If error, there should be a better way to do this type of conditionals to make them explicit, but perhaps with less repetition. Not sure. We will get to that part soon when we actually define the calls in cell. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. The space is this. Nah, it's just too much of a corner case. Let's just do it like this. Let's just follow the mainstream. That way that like perfect. Yeah, and then we'll just join the streams here. Good. All right. Yeah, if I don't restart the server. Oh, it wasn't that. Okay, what did I break now? Well, sorry about that. Yeah, just close the entire editor. Yes, I did. Well, that's okay. Oh, don't tell me you have a swap file still. Okay, now it's gone. Well, I closed everything. It's okay. I think I'm more ready to leave JavaScript than to leave Vim or NeoVim. To leave NeoVim when I'm coding is gonna be I'm gonna miss it. Oof, that almost got me emotional. So, what's the problem now? What did I break? 7 is not defined. Interesting. What do you mean 7 is not defined? Oh yeah, I have to require it. Oh, okay. I can do that. Wow, this is interesting. Require cell. I actually do have to do that. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. There. I need to do, where's my cell here? There's no window here. It would be is node, otherwise require this sheet like that. I think that's how it should be, right? Oh, the other way around, silly. All right. And now, yeah, that of course. Oh, this is interesting. Like, which libraries do I really need in Cell? I actually never thought about it. I need Dale for sure, which is my functional loops library in lieu of underscore or lodash. And then I have Teishi. But then I don't need anything else. Teishi is for validations and other things. Mostly validations. This also was a bit of a tool set for things that didn't fit elsewhere. Ah, look at that. We're requiring the tests. So we're requiring Cell in the server, so we also run the auto-run the tests when incorporating, when importing, when loading really Cell, which I think is fine. I actually like it. I find it charming. Let's see if it becomes annoying. I don't think so, honestly. But we'll see. Who the hell knows? I sure don't. 122. Now what? What do you mean Cell is undefined? Call is not defined. Why call is not defined? What are you talking about? Yeah. Yeah. Cell call is there. 124. I'm an idiot, of course. It's not the cell call, it's just the call. Sorry. The call is the body, right? What do I send in the client? Post. Yeah, call, of course. Good. Just like that. It should work. Oh, come on. Yeah, of course I have to do it everywhere else, which is I do it in two places. And I should add some validation, right? I'm just being very nonchalant here. And also I need to do some validation here. No, because if I'm joining things, let me just try to hack myself for a sec. So let's just try something here. If I do something like actually I could do it in the get, it would be easier. Oh man. And here also. What was that? Ah, yeah. Yeah, it's a GPT. Yeah. Forgot about that. ID, sir. So let's just try to hack ourselves here a bit. Yeah, like that, I guess. Why is it not working? Get cell. Yeah, I guess the dots are completely removed. But even then, I think, why am I just doing it like that? I just could do something. Path, yeah, path join, full dots. Ah, it really works. And if I do this, it still gives you, oh, okay. Then I need to be more careful about that. Mm, yeah, I need to normalize it first, then, right? I think. No, I don't need to normalize it. How did I do this in Chichek? I honestly forget. Chichek is my version of yeah, a backend dots. I have this. Yeah, basically if I'm matching dots. Yeah, that's it. It's pretty simple, honestly. Yeah, look, it's 836 lines. The whole thing. Okay, let's just do it this way. If really the only validation I need is this, so I will just do it. Do I have a function for Teishi stop? Maybe I can just write it because it will be useful. I'll just steal it from my own code. ACPic, I didn't even rename that. Stop. Yeah, this one. Yeah, so we'll just do it. Let's just do it a bit separately. Just be a bit more. Stop. Function, just response and rules, and then yeah, you apply the she validation there. So you will do something. You do stop rs, and then we'll just put the rule, which is id, which would be req data params id. And by the way, I'm going to take a lot of this into cell. It has to be, well, it is text, it is a string, so that we don't have to validate. So we're going to validate that it is just the lowercase dash lowercase text and the dash, of course. Yeah, see how regex is this looks quite interesting, but it will work, I think. I need to make it a regular expression. Regular expressions are awesome, but we need to rethink them completely because they're hard to read. But now we have that. Boom. Do I really need the ID in a variable? No, I don't need the ID in a variable. I only use it once. Well, twice. Yeah, exactly. Boom. Good. Where was I? Where were we? Where were we? I listen to myself sometimes for 20 seconds before uploading the video. That's the level of edition I'm doing, and I'm shocked at the amount of accent that I have in English. I thought I enunciated better in English. Hopefully at least you can understand me, but still. So, well, this is working. It should be working. Let's just try to break it again. Or not. Okay, we're getting somewhere, I guess. Look at that. Yeah, when you send the dots. Okay, now cells. Yeah, why cells? Cell. I used to call it cells. I think many months ago. Not anymore. It's just a single cell. And now paths to texture. Is it not called paths to texture? Ah, paths to text, of course. What was I thinking? It is not a function. In cell. Ah, okay, I just broke cell. Interesting that I could break cell and not during the tests. 325, 321. Ah, yeah, but yeah, because I'm just invoking it wrongly, and I'm not really validating things in cell. I'm just really going for it. Paths to text should not need any of that, right? So it has to be in cell get, I guess the issue. Yeah, 0148, yeah. Sorry, wrong server. Well, yeah, this one. Cell call, of course, I didn't pass the get on the boot here. Yeah, because I returned the dialog here. Okay, I forgot that, sorry. I want to believe we're almost there. And now, get is not a function. Okay. It still comes from 148. But texter, oh, I'm an idiot, sorry, it has to go inside. Nah. So texter, yeah, because it's text, path to text, right? Wrong file, path to text indeed. It worked. Well, kind of. We're returning the dialog and everything else. Yeah. This is the first call of cell that works on the server. It adds something to the dialog. All that I need to do now is, why is it not drawing things? Yeah, sure. But here, retrieve cell. Yeah, we don't invoke it anywhere yet. We should do it on startup, right? Yeah, on startup we should retrieve everything. Yeah, that's for sure. But also, why is it not updating once I get it here? This one. That's what's making me suspect. Beget. Yeah, give me this. Nothing. Well, that's highly suspicious. What am I sending here? Yeah, because I'm just sending some plain text there. That's not right. It would be, what do I need to send? Everything. Just send back the data space, right? I mean, that has, yeah, later I'm going to have to send a diff from here, really. Actually, put should not even return okay, it should return a diff. Man, that's gonna be interesting. Should not return okay. It should return a diff. That's gonna be a cool one to write. It's a dream of seeing those diffs line by line, because lines have a much more, I don't know what to say. Yeah, a much deeper or central meaning in Cell than in a normal programming language, because the way you write data on a line is much more fixed, specified. Whereas in normal code, you can just print things and split them across multiple lines or just one. But lines are much more semantic here. So a diff with lines is really a diff on paths, not really on lines. Exactly, it's a diff on paths. On paths, not lines. This is a good idea. Okay. Yeah, let's go. So this worked though. And I changed my mind because if I return a diff, I don't want to return the entire data space. I'm just going to put a 200 here. I changed my mind about not doing 2 round trips. I completely changed my mind. I'm just going to make a retrieve here. And then we can change it. I retrieve. And then on the get, we do return the entire data space. Wait, why do I have a get? I shouldn't have a get. I should just return whatever is sent by the call. Of course. And the result is the response. Exactly. We need to do it all through calls. Why? We don't need this. We just don't. We do have a bit of a conundrum here. We want to create the first one, so to speak, right? But then you just create the first one if there's nothing. You can create the first one by making a query to something that doesn't exist and you just get nothing back. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, man, let's go for it. Let's go for it. All right, so we have a response. I'm starting to get excited again. We just send a call, and then we don't retrieve cell. We just do. Look at the missing comma here. See, this is why I want to get rid of syntax. Because we're gonna do it like this. After we bust, we're gonna do a. Yeah, we need to put it in responder. And this, what is it going to do? But I cannot make it recursive because it will never stop. Okay, let's just do this then. Yeah, exactly. I need to parse it, right? No, because it's paths. So much for talking about it's on the wire, and no, it's just paths. Well, I could still send text over the wire for the call. Okay, let's just do that then. And here what? Yeah, I need to make the response cell but to text. Yeah, the response is for data. What if the response is an error? Is it still for data? Sorry, paths. What I'm talking about for data is paths. I still need to be more. What was that? I forgot. confusion in that the proper naming has to be respected. Oh man, I have 6 minutes left. So, but I want to see this working. Let's just let's do that. The call is at. That's a nice call, eh? I like it. Yeah, I need to retrieve things as soon as I create something new. And then I just could do retrieve cell. Yeah, boom. Okay, did you retrieve or not? Well, this is completely, no, because it didn't create it. So when you make it new, well, what's the point of getting it from when it's new? That makes no sense, really. It's in the other case, when you're not creating cell. If you already have a hash, I guess you do it here. Front-end logic, client logic is tricky, yeah? Okay. Are you actually retrieving anything? I'm starting to get antsy. Okay, I'm getting antsy. Well, it does seem to be responding. Yeah, because I didn't restart the server, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, so now what? Oh, look at that. Yeah. It doesn't look that pretty, does it? You know what? I swallow my words yet again. Let's just send it as paths everywhere, and see how we deal with it. Okay, didn't seem to. Oh, that looks positively unreadable. Why is it so much? Wow, it's completely unreadable. I have to congratulate myself on this. Yeah. It would be. Okay. I don't have zero idea of what I am. Why I have so much scrap here, but we seem to have something clean. Let's just look at this and get scared. Oof. Okay. The dialogue is getting very hairy. Let's just get rid of stuff here. Just get rid of the entire dialogue, because we can. Refresh. Okay. Because every time I refresh things, this appears. This is interesting. I need to distinguish one thing from the other, because if it's all a user call, yeah, I get it. we're going to deal with that tomorrow. But for now, we have now a server that persists and takes calls. This is definitely a milestone. Look at that. I'm not really sure about the format of dialogue. You know what I'm not convinced about? This. The response should be... Yes, I'm going to refactor the dialogue. Factor dialogue as from a message. Really, it's not a message, it's a call. So it's a call from to would be perhaps the LLM, perhaps cell, and the response. Call from to and call from, or we could do it like this. What's the call? And what's the... This is gonna be interesting. Something like that. Yeah, this really brings the paradigm closer together. We'll continue next session. Thank you so much for watching. See you.